I do dislike one thing from recent updates to this, which is the fact that even on the Survivor side, I can't see my teammates' prestige level. That would have actually been quite nice to have still. I mean, there's no reason to lobby dodge against... Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Welcome to the pit. Alright, well. It is Springtrap, which is nice, because I went up against a clown a second ago. It's right above the basement. Dear God, that will be easy to camp if they decide to. Going to bless this totem. They're right in there. Because of... Yeah, they're right there. I'm just gonna do myself a favor and do this. Oh, it's Matthew Lillard. Good for them. I have only gone up against regular Springtrap. I have not gone up against any other variety. So that'll be nice. Thrilling... Wait, no, that's, shit, what is that called? Grim Embrace. So I'm leaving that. Hi, the entire team is here. It is fine. Oh, he's over there. It slumped us. Why is he so slouched? I mean, I guess to be fair, if you were being impaled, you'd probably slouch a little too, but... It's still kind of just funny. I'm just gonna quickly do this. Wait a minute. Hi! Hi! Oops! Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, there is one totem there. That's nice. It's through the wall. You can see the red stain through the wall occasionally, and I just did, so I'm going away from him. Okay, he's gone. I'm gonna bless this spot then. That girl has an axe in her. That's nice. I just realized I forgot you can't see the gen markers. I'll fix that later. You know what? I'm gonna work literally right here. me just... transform, edit, transform. Can I really not do it through anything else? Fine, I'll deal with that in a second. Okay, well, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like we have to not do this live. Oh, well. Don't try to unhook. Do not try to unhook. Don't try to unhook. There is no way I got an AFK crow for standing that close. You know what I was doing there, right? You know, just trying to help. Well... I can't believe I got a fucking AFK crow for literally standing in place for 10 seconds. Girly, you can go through those? You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. He went through the door. He went through the door. I tried to take that hit, but it did not work. Okay, good. Stay on me. On me. To me, my X-Men. Damn. Why are they not healing? I'm just going to... Good. Perfect. Literally perfect. Thank God. That's a dead person. That's fine. I would like to work on this, please. Please, please, please. shit. I saw him come through. Ugh! I didn't know he was coming from that side, though. There is no way the knife hit me that far in, right? Okay. No, my boon. My boon. I'm getting teabagged. What did I do to deserve that? Like, what? Huh? What did I do? All I did was, like, run well. I'm guessing he's coming back immediately. Holy shit, dude. Get a job. Left, damn. Anyway. I wish these would stay closed, because I have literally, like, it is so hard to keep track of these with them all still being there and completed. Okay. There we are. That helps. I have no clue. Oh, I can't pin that one for whatever reason. That's good. No clue why not. I don't need this. You don't need to tell me. So close to getting to level 4 on them, but that's fine. Bro is fiending for the points. Oh, please be Old Eerie, please. Thank God. Okay. Yes, this map is terrible, but at the same time, it is so much better than the garbage they've put out nowadays. Like, the new stuff is... Like, the new Eerie is so bad. Not like... Oh, it's bad to play on. No, it's just the lamest possible... Chucky? Okay. It's the lamest possible map they could have ever made. That's the main issue with the new Eerie. Like, this tower, unironically, very important to this map. Even if this area in its entirety sucks. Even if it's a terrible, horribly unbalanced thing for Killer. I still think it deserves to exist. I think I'd rather have a bad map than a boring one. I'm coming, girlie, I'm coming. Calm your tits. I gotcha. Or not, I guess the Renato has you. I guess she's going into the boon area. Thank God, someone actually wants to use my damn boon. First time for everything. People think that boons are far more useless than they actually are. Like, the boons are actually quite good. Like, just because they're not broken anymore doesn't mean that they're bad. What the fuck? That don't even make sense. I want to heal you, please. Ada, can you sit still for 10 Oh, never mind. Bro is actually chasing me to the ends of the earth for some unknown reason. Literally from one corner of the map to the other. Okay. Hello? Hi. Help me. Oh dear lord. What is your problem? Shit, the gate's not where I thought it was. Bro actually followed me to the ends of the earth. What was this man's problem with me? What did I do? Ronaldo, you should leave. Don't let your hubris get to you. Oof. Oof. Okay, I'll go to the FNAF map a couple times. We are facing Spronkus. I'm adding this fucking trailer to my bookmarks. I might get a trailer. I'm about to make poor decisions. I do live in the woods. I could just put a trailer somewhere. Into the pit. The pit. The pit. The pit. There's Frankus. There's Springus and Lingus and Bingus. Oh god, and that's the worst skin. That's not a route. Control to exit cameras is actually terrible, I'm sorry. Like, I will never be able to remember that. Oh shit, he's finding the Yui. Okay, I'll go for this person. Oh my lord. Please stay where you are, that way I can unhook the Steve. Shit. Cats have natural camouflage. Brother, could you stop? From where? I'm guessing he got, like, an amazing... Oh, yeah, he had Phantom Fear. Oh, this dude's been practicing. He had the aura. He knows the axe trajectories. I'm fucked. Oof. How have we still not done a single generator? Okay. Okay, follow me. Oh, that's an axe. Why are you here? Shit, there's... hook there. I need help. Oh, the Steve is letting himself die. That's good. What is this? This might be the worst pallet of all time. I'm pretty sure you could just hit through those trees. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna leave, cause, like, you cannot be serious. It takes more than, right, I forgot it takes more than 2 now. So we have an Elodie who's doing nothing but hiding the entire match. And for some reason, I am probably going to get punished for going... You cannot be... How many do I need to lose? Thank you. Christ almighty. Really? That... You got all those for pretty much just queuing in, I'm pretty sure. My wife has texted me in the middle of this stream. Yay! Oh, she might be joining. Yay! No gen spawn over here? That's strange. Well, I mean, there's one right here out in the open. Damn. No bones. I'm assuming it's going to be Springtrap. Most killers are, but we've run into a Chucky and a Clown already, so... who knows? I have literally... I still have no clue what that red status thing is above the repair bar. I've been playing this game for how many years now, and I just, like... I just don't know. I genuinely just don't know. It's a pig! Muy interesante. So I guess that's Pig Patch from FNAF. Most likely. Pig Patch is a girl now. Good for them. I need to find... where the hell are my bones? I need to put bones on the menu. That way, people can heal more quickly. Well, that's haunted. That's good. Oh. Of course, there's bones in the toilet. Duh. The most logical place for them to be. Pretty sure that says Mom. That says Dudlin. Confetti! Yay, confetti. That's one of my favorite errors in this game, is the fact that, there are certain effects that just don't play properly. This is fine. This girl doesn't even know the pig tech. SMH. Luckily, my cat ears are still visible through this reverse bear trap. That's very important. Wait, did they get my fucking boon? No, I need that. That's so evil and fucked up. Ow. Wait, if that was Alien Instinct, why did you scream? That should have been either me or Ace. Okay, bless this mess real quick. Honestly, if it gives me... I think you're guaranteed to get it in a maximum of 4. I kind of hope to get the max. Because if I get the max, no one else gets the max, I'm pretty sure. Which will make it easier for everyone else, but at the same time I just remembered that now everyone has... Yep, I'm getting the max. If everyone else has reverse bear traps now, which they have... There we are. Don't heal directly under hook. There is literally a boon right 10 feet to the left. Pig. It's a pork fiend. there's a totem spawn there too. Okay. Well, they're out of reverse bear traps now, so all they have to rely on is some of the worst stealth in the game and a pretty decent dash attack, to be honest. Oh, they have the add-on that adds more traps. Megan, you need to go for the girl on hook. Pallet's gone here. Pallet is not gone here, though. I should have been looking better. That was my fault. Okay, come on. I need that Ada to get untrapped and then to get me. What the fuck? There's a maximum amount of attempts per match. Okay, Ada, it's up to you to still get me, though. Like, I'm doing my best to hold the fuck on, but I have less than... Yeah. Hello. You are muted, by the way.
I had to mute real quick. My computer just decided not to use the headphones for a minute. But yeah, I'm back. Huh?
Hi. Oh, well, now she's gone.
I may be the silliest dog alive.
That's okay. Silly dogs are allowed. Encouraged, even.
Yay! Hell yeah. That's one good thing to hear.
Everything
but yeah,
okay?
that's decided. Yeah, I'm just looking for the fucking message so I don't forget that Sprungus, Springus, Bingus, and Lingus will be like the names of our pets. So like, you know, setting it up to not forget it.
You're pinning that. No.
Listen, it's important. We have to remember it.
I just made those up.
I know.
No.
You made them up. It sounded adorable. Now they're official. Now when we get
Now
pets,
it's
they're gonna be
official.
called that.
Okay. Understood.
Listen, one of the kids is gonna be super jumpy, and we're gonna be glad it's named Springus.
You know,
most
I
fitting of names.
can't disagree with that. That will be it will be appropriate. It's like, you know, the spring power up in Mario Galaxy? It's just a
Yeah,
cat in a
exactly.
spring.
Exactly. You get it perfectly.
That's actually what happened to William Afton. That's what being spring locked is. You're just stuck in that.
Just stuck in the spring planet for a billion years, except it's a pizzeria this time. Hi, Giuseppina.
Hi, Gassapina. Curse of Super Mario Galaxy Spring Planet. Not only do you have to suffer in the fact that you are going to get motion sick from Super Mario Galaxy, you're also going to get motion sick from the spring.
And that will happen for like what, 40 years? How long?
30 years was how long Springtrap was stuck.
Right, because it's from the 80s to 2010s. Holy shit, that's
FNAF 3 takes place in 2013. And then Security
is
Breach takes
terrible
place in
time.
2023, which is why there are COVID signs actually up in the building for social distancing and masks. So COVID
Wait,
still
you just
happens
said-
in the FNAF world.
Wait, you just
Bears
said
are
Security Breach,
extinct
right?
in the FNAF world, though.
Huh. Wait, you just said Security Breach takes place in 2023, right?
Yes.
That's when the fucking kid that I forgot his name, but that's
Gregory?
when he is like walking around. Yeah, Gregory is walking around, right?
Yes.
Oh god, Gregory's Gen Alpha.
He's amongst us.
He wouldn't be an Among Us kid. He would be a Skibbity Toilet kid. God damn it. This
It's
is
okay,
terrible
he's
to
a
learn.
robot. He doesn't know what it is.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Suffer a trial by fire. That happens to the best of us. Actually, I'm not sure if... no, it is canon, because they eventually put them in. Originally, the bears being extinct thing, they found a bunch of elevator, loading music and fun facts that were supposed to play over the intercom whenever you were in the elevators. And those weren't in the game at launch, so they were thought to be cut content. They got added in, a year later.
Just had the files in there just looking for the excuse to, we're gonna drop them in later.
Yeah. I think that
I don't
happened,
feel like putting them in today.
that happened when they added the Stadia patch.
Thanks to Google Stadia, now we know that bears are canonically extinct.
Hi, Ghostface. I know you're here.
Giuseppina has seen several people's worth of calories in food. You know what? Same. Oh,
Same.
God damn it.
It's fine. I should have ran when I got hit the first time. I was kind of doomed there. At least I'm here with the rats.
Remind me, is Ghostface still as fucked up as he was, 2 years ago?
Oh, not as fucked up as 2 years ago, but he still has a bunch of problems.
I see.
God
cannot see.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Fair enough.
3 people can't heal at once.
Listen, once you get used to calorie maxing, you,
Calorie maxing?
I just realized what words came out of my mouth. Now I feel like me complaining about Gregory being a Gen Alpha kid is like subdued, I guess? Or undeserved.
Hypocritical, is that the word you're looking for?
Yeah, yeah. One of the many, many words.
I
But yeah,
I'm trying to
not you
think.
first.
I don't think my coworkers are Gen Alpha. I think the coworkers I hate are Zoomers. However, I believe those coworkers are actually leaving, like, this week. So I think tomorrow is their last day, thank the Lord. They're
The
the
ones that were playing
worst.
TikToks
No, those are
in the
the
living.
adults.
Damn. Huh.
No, these ones are just annoying, and the one that I dislike is a Trump supporter, so I really just want him gone.
Yeah. Yeah. The.
My favorite thing is
I
all the
have a
old
lot of.
people at my work who voted for Trump are just having the worst time of their lives. They're just like, oh god, I didn't know this was going to happen. It's like, we told you. We told you this was going
I
to
didn't know
happen.
this was going to happen. Why didn't someone write this down in a book that was accessible for everyone to read? Oh no.
You
Come on.
assume Republicans in America know how to read. Fucking liver
Yeah,
damage
that's
maxing.
that's
What
one of
are
my
you
issues.
doing, Gesafina?
Borger. Liquor Borger.
Consequences of New York actions. I don't know if. Or, wait, my actions. I was like, New York? Aren't you in Philly?
Listen, Philly
To
takes the
be
blame
fair,
for Philly deserves the blame of Philadelphia. No, fuck. Deserves the blame of all of Pennsylvania, all of New Jersey, and all of New York. It's not that
this
they
isn't
deserve it,
true.
it's that they've got it.
Uh, Philly influences South Jersey, and New York City influences North Jersey. And if someone says that there's a Central Jersey, they're a liar.
You know that one Pokemon NPC that's like, I'm the smack dab middle of town. I am going to look for the very geographic middle of New Jersey, and I'm gonna ask you, is this north or south?
Every time someone asks where the border between North and South is in Jersey, it gets lower. Because no one wants to be from
Eventually, it.
North Jersey. That's the entire thing.
Wait, wait, wouldn't it mean that the border goes higher, so there's less North Jersey?
No, it means there's more North Jersey.
Oh God. It's a punishment for everyone who asked.
It is. That's exactly what it is. This is what I love about Ghostface, and why I really hated them prior to the anti-camp features, which is, if you just sit, like, directly next to a hook, in a spot where the person on the hook can't reveal you, you can just mark whoever saves them, and then just insta-down them. It's made it, over the years with anti-camp, it's gotten significantly better, but I still... They're still not great to go against for that reason if people want to be dicks. Though right now, Springtrap is by far the easiest to camp with. Well, easiest to tunnel off a hook, too.
I mean, it's the newest hunter. Not only is it gonna be less balanced than everyone else, it's also gonna be like promoted because we gotta give people reasons to play our product that we so happily bought.
Yes. The main issue... The issue with Springtrap is that if you hit... because anti-camp, what it does is it makes it so that, it only makes it so that if you stand next to an area where you're in the radius of the hook, if you're nearby, you can unhook yourself, but the killer is still there. And you have endurance off of the hook, so, like, you can take a free hit and get away. The issue is Springtrap has his axe, which he can embed in you as soon as, you get off of the hook, and then he can instantly grab you, and jump scare you with his built-in special move. So really, he can literally just stand right in front of you. As soon as you get off, you use the axe, and then immediately, pretty much, you can just get grabbed, and then you are dead.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyway, this Ghostface is homophobic. Not only are you, like, gay-ass cat girl, you were healing, someone with the bisexual pride pin and the non-binary pride pin, like, right next to each other.
Yep. I was about to get started on a
sure
generator, but that Jake is literally almost done one. Hell yeah. I don't even have to. I don't have to do any work. I get to just be meow meow.
Every time someone asks a question about Jersey, it gets slightly smaller. I love how that isn't the idea about northern or southern Jersey, just all of Jersey. Just like Pennsylvania grows a little sliver.
It just erodes into the ocean.
If enough people ask enough questions, Pennsylvania will have a coastline. The rat kill ecosystem is dying. Give me $10,000 to fix it. How? I hope
me
this
bringing rats into Albany, Toronto. Which Canadian province hates rats?
Oh no!
I'm bringing the rats back, baby. I'm bringing them back. I'm dead. That's fine.
But yeah, Giuseppina, excuse me if this is a very I hope this isn't an intrusive question. How do you plan on fixing the rat girl ecosystem? How do you plan on bringing the rat girls back?
Can I ask you a personal question? If you erase chalk, where does it go?
Drawing 1,000,000 rat girls in chalk and
sending them directly to the chalk zone.
You know what? We're doing the little print system, where we just draw a box that says 1,000,000,000
1,000,000,000 rats.
And then we just erase that box, and in the chat zone, when someone opens that box, boom, 10 bajillion rat girls.
That's a lot of rats.
Surely this will fix the ecosystem. Surely this won't do the opposite.
Hold on, I need to know. Area without rats. It's Alberta. Okay, I'm bringing rats into Alberta. I know that's like a serious crime. However, it would be really funny.
I'm looking up Alberta penalty for rat. Because having or owning a rat,
the rat crimes,
is $5,000. I assume Canadian dollars, so not that much.
Okay, so like 5 real world dollars.
But yeah, I'm thinking like, okay, owning a rat causes that problem. What about not owning them? Just grabbing them and bringing them and moving them around.
That's true.
I don't own the rats that I'm moving around. Oh no, anyone caught bringing a pet rat. Wait, but that's still about ownership.
That's still a pet.
If I say that's not my pet, that's not my property, that's just a rat that I found. I just thought it'd be funny. But it's not mine.
No, I'm bringing this rat here for purely legal reasons. Metal Gear Solid cloning will fix the population. Gasapina, I'm sorry to tell you this. There are facts about clones that make it very difficult for that to be sustainable for keeping population on the same level.
Also, I'm gonna be honest. I thought the bed was about a very hands-on approach. I thought
Hands
that
on
was
the
the
rat.
bit going on.
Nah. No, first of all, if you clone something, it's going to be, like, genetically speaking, it is the same age as whenever you grab those initial cells. So if you got that rat girl at, like, age 18, at age 1, they're 18 genetically, so they're going to age super quickly and die young. Also, if you're making them all the same rat, that's a problem, because that means it's much more difficult for reproduction. And how in the hell did that not hit me?
I thought most rats. No, not most rats. I thought most clones were fertile, like cloned plants, cloned animals. I thought those were infertile. Infertile.
Most of them are. Legally, they have to
So I
be.
was. Oh.
I
Oh
think
goodness
you
gracious.
can produce them to be fertile. It's just that, uh, it it raises a lot
The
of
government
ethical
asks you not to.
concerns.
Yeah, that's fair.
The plan is to
The
invade
real plan is
Alberta.
to
There's
invade
no
Alberta.
rats
Okay.
there. You cannot sustain the rat population that way. There are
fucking
too many
dog.
flaws in this plan. Oh, the dog? That's the secret ending of Silent Hill 2.
Oh yeah.
You get that for buying the James Sunderland skin. Rat Cyborg. The Rat Cyborg does not help. It's cool. I appreciate the Rat Cyborg, but it does not solve the goal that you're hoping to fix here.
Okay, but consider a RoboCop movie that, as well as doing the usual, focusing on the horrors of a police state that just like removes the humanity of etc. etc. Also, just has to fight an equally robotic rat.
Fair enough. Turn the people of Alberta to rats. Okay, that's far. You see, that works significantly better. However,
Actually, hold on. I know a few rat girls. She's right there.
me, hi, I'm a rat.
Uh,
Also,
I know a few rat
Gasapina's
girls, I
OC
know a
is
few
also a
mouse
rat.
girls. Hell yeah. There's a few rat girls around here, and I know a few mouse girls. Do you think we could just like flood Alberta with these people and that counts? Or would that
No,
also bring in legal trouble?
I think any problems that would happen there is just immigration law more than anything else.
At least a few of those mice
I
are
mean,
Canadian,
at least
so I'm
if
sure
it's
that's like
tourism,
safe-ish.
so maybe not. Immigration is only like if you intend to stay, right? Wait, hold on.
Mostly.
Serious question.
Mm-hmm.
If you are unemployed and you come to the United States just to visit me, that's not immigration, you're just on a vacation.
Pretty much.
So how
however,
do you legally distinguish what is, like, what is intended to be, like, proper immigration from just a long vacation? Because, like, couldn't I just say, oh no, they're just having a vacation here, and, you know, it's just been a couple years?
I mean, partially, like, the length of visit. Like, they can't really... the real distinction is like intention, because if I just intend to have a long vacation, then I just intend to have a long vacation. However, uh, they do ask you like at the very beginning, how long do you plan to visit, and the limit is usually something like 6 months or something. 6 months or something.
That's fucked up.
Uh, but also, again, because the difference is intention, a lot of the time they have to like a lot of the interview process asks you stuff that is like, do you intend to stay here? Okay, but do you really intend to just visit? Okay, but do you really only have these intentions? And for example, if I am unemployed and I go up there, they're gonna be like, oh no, you're not just going over here because you couldn't find employment down there. Hmm?
Ah,
So
I
there's like,
see. That is a problem.
yeah. I mean, I am employed. This employment is enough to for me to say, yeah, I'm planning to stay here. But like, still, there is a lot of legal shenanigans that honestly I don't intend to struggle with. I don't intend to lie to an interviewer or anything. I just intend to like. I
Be a
guess
rat.
anyone. Listen, uh, if I go to Alberta, they don't have to know that I'm bringing a rat. As long as they don't ask that question, I don't have to lie about anything.
I'm pretty sure they actually do ask that question, unfortunately.
Fuck.
They just really do not want rats in Alberta.
Has Ned seen the rat meat before? I have not seen your OC rat.
It's a pink
I'm pretty
rat.
sure that's what you're talking about. I have not seen the Giuseppina rat.
What? Okay. I guess you came through the door at the 10 seconds I wasn't looking. Okay. Can I send it to her? When I'm not dying, yes.
Can you send it to her? Okay, so
Yes,
I guess the
that's what I
question
just
becomes when
that's
the...
what I just responded to. Don't worry.
Oh, fair, fair, fair. Brain is a little bit goopy right now.
That's fine. Happens to all of us.
But yeah, I just pulled a slight bit of a feat in my employment. Basically, on Tuesday, I had a night shift, so I left work at like 7 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I left work at 7 in the morning on Wednesday, and then I went in again on Wednesday at like 3 p.m. Left at 11, and then today I had a morning shift, so I showed up at 7.
Girly,
Like the equivalent
are you
of
getting
like
sleep?
the equivalent of uh do I have to? No, I do. I do get some sleep between shifts. Almost didn't. I told you, but I didn't mention it in stream, so Giuseppina might want to know. Uh, I I painted one door downstairs,
Ah,
and I was already like losing a little sleep over that because that was like an hour that I could have been sleeping that I ended up painting doors, and I only had like 2 hours left to rest before the night shift. And then they were like, "Okay, you can paint the other two, right?" No, I don't think I can. I'm going to work later. Okay, you can paint them tomorrow then. No, because then I'm going to work like later. They were really pissed about that, but they're like, hmm, fine. Like, they have to accept defeat at some point, is the thing.
yes.
That's my main strategy.
Oh, you can move through these. Right.
Oh, no, man. I wonder how long it took to program the camera mechanics.
That was probably most of the time spent developing. Actually, no. The camera mechanics. The initial part was probably just like reused from Singularity, because they had that
Oh,
before.
that's right.
However long it took to get like beyond that, though, that's the real question.
5 minutes.
5 nights.
I wonder where. We get a special ticket for like to spend 5 nights at this novelty hotel pizza place. I wonder how it's gonna look. I wonder how it's gonna be. A big
Ow.
arrow pointing at me like clueless. Five Nights at Fighting Game Freddy's. Would a map fighting game be any good?
No.
Any balanced at all?
No. They made an official FNAF beat 'em up. That's the rat.
Oh hell yeah, that rat's adorable. But yeah, what do you mean? Okay, I'm looking up the beat 'em up.
It's Security Breach Fury's Rage. Hold on. I can literally send it to you. It was made in the time that, Oh, shit. Wait, is it? Oh, no, it's still here.
Oh, this looks...
It looks, yes, correct.
This looks like an ad. This looks like a YouTube ad.
You have to remember that this man spent most of his career making Christian movies and mobile games.
Just to be clear, right off the bat, this game is called Fury's Rage, not Furry's Rage.
Yes.
Scott is so fucking mad at what people do with this franchise, and you can tell.
Okay, as if it
And
isn't
every
his
breath he
fault
takes.
entirely.
Listen, he designed Glam Rock. He should have known.
He
Glam
designed
Rock
Toy
who?
Chica.
Anyone.
For literally, like, minute 2. It was his fault.
Like, people are already becoming unreasonable in FNAF 1.
And then they
And
made
then he decided, no, yeah,
Toy
I'm not gonna
Chica.
stop anything.
Yes. I don't know why they did that. Hold on, it's one of the... I think it's, I forget which one it is.
But yeah, this fucking looks like a YouTube ad.
Yes.
In every terrible way possible. It looks like something that I would... It looks like I would see Freddy fighting Among Us by the 3rd level.
Yes.
And I mean that with every gram, every ounce of insult that I can say into it.
I think it's, one of the Freddy in Space games has a straight up, it has like a what's it called? What would be the best way to describe it? It's like making fun of the all of the DeviantArt stuff, essentially. What?
Oh, as like parody?
Yeah, it's a parody, but like parody in quotation marks.
Oh,
It's just
I
his
see.
excuse to
Not even
draw
satire,
more
just
of
like
it himself.
not even satire, just like going for it.
Yeah,
Five Nights at Fighting Game tournament next week. I can't wait to unleash the devil inside and be in Philadelphia at full power watching it. What does it mean to be a Philadelphian at full power watching it? Huh?
have you ever heard of Gritty? That's a Philadelphian at full power. Or the Fanatic. Either or. There are two genders, the Philly Fanatic and the Flyers Gritty.
I see. Oh, right, Gritty. I don't know him by name, but I understand his game.
Hold on.
Gritty is my patron saint. Oh yeah, I looked him up,
This
but I
is
get
true.
it.
We don't know why, but all of the Philly sports teams have weird, fucked up Muppets as their mascots, and we love them. The Fanatic's been around for so long. Originally, the Fanatic was not even an official one. We kind of stole that.
I love that. With full stomach rotation action.
They do, yes.
You
They,
know, we
they do
also
that.
have we also have a mascot with full stomach rotation action. However, it's not a sports mascot. It's a fucking pharmacy mascot.
That's real. My,
Hold on,
I don't know
let me look
why
up.
my immediate thought was, you know that one cow from the milk commercials? The red female cow? That's not... Milk is not pharmaceutical.
Huh. Alright, I'm looking through a few like this pharmaceutical fucking mascot has a whole bunch of videos about it because like, you know, practically a celebrity.
Of course.
Oh, awesome. Fucking. Wait, no, that isn't I thought someone made a knockoff series for it. No, the official pharmacy just made a fucking series for it. Just made a fucking animated thingy with at least 3 episodes.
Hell yeah.
I am not proud of this.
Hold on. I'm scrolling through Tumblr as I'm waiting for a match, and I see a poll that says, if the nearest plushie to you just came to life, it's a character plushie, they have their original personality, how is it doing? I need to now, verify. Okay. I think that... Does that count as a plushie? It's like a little
Okay.
knitted guy. It's a little trans frog.
Then.
But I'm not sure if
Oh!
it has stuffing in it or if it's just like pure yarn. That's hard to tell. But either way, if it's a trans frog, it's unfortunately probably not doing too well in this political climate.
Yeah. At least you're safe.
True.
Like, from the frog.
Its face is a bit heavy, so it doesn't stand on its legs perfectly.
Aww.
So
It's
he's
trying.
leaned on a He has leaned on a Bulbasaur for support. And if the Bulbasaur is... That is, like, the next closest plush. Give it
Leaning
a
on a
gun and it'll
Bulbasaur
do
for
better. It
support,
doesn't have
saying-
thumbs! It can't hold a gun!
My name is Ralsei. I don't have thumbs. Give me a gun. It is safe.
Hold on. I need to
can't
check if
shoot it.
Ralsei has
Just give me a
thumbs.
gun.
I need to check if Ralsei has thumbs. I look up Ralsei on Google Images, and the second result is them with a gun. Hold on. I'm gonna check my Ralsei plushes and see if they have thumbs.
Oh shit, the
Ralsei,
match is starting.
Do you have thumbs that I don't know about? They do have thumbs.
Fuck.
Don't give her a gun. Him.
Listen,
give the
it's very
femboy goat a
it's trying to
gun.
be. He's trying to be very convincing, you know. He's trying his best. He really wants that gun.
Both of them have thumbs. I have both of the Ralsei plushies. Because I like the both versions. Mouth gun. You can't. Are you going to fire it with your tongue? I don't think.
Also, the recoil for that is gonna go insane.
Yeah, you're breaking your jaw with that. At the bare minimum.
Yes. Okay. I won't.
No, my ruin.
I won't look deeper into the mouth firing mechanics.
I don't know if the average human tongue has enough, like, strength behind it to, like, pull back a trigger on a gun. I'll be honest.
Oh, trust me, the human tongue has a lot of strength.
I know it has
Just that some
strength,
people's
but
tongues
I'm
are
not
too short for
sure
that.
if it's, like, enough to fire a gun. That's a lot of, like, springs are springs. Why did my axe go through this man? What the fuck? The axe has no effect on him. It's just like an average high schooler. You stink! Damn it, he was outside of my range. The greased poles for a Philadelphian at full power, this is true. But most people don't climb those with their tongue! Like, if you're Gex, I guess you could do it. Oh, come on now.
I am reading about this. What the? Do they? Is it just because the Philadelphians will climb the pole to celebrate?
Yes.
And they just have to grease them in order to avoid injuries?
Yes, but because they're greased, people get more injured.
God.
It's like the Bristol cheese rolling or whatever. Because it used to be an official event, but now it's not, so it has less medical support.
I love that the whole point is that they get injured more.
Yes.
That does sound very Philadelphian from what you're telling me.
That doesn't deter Philadelphians. The pain is part of the fun for them.
Yeah, not only
like
that they
3
aren't
people
deterred,
died
but also
last
that
time we made it to the Super Bowl from it.
God damn it. Climbing Grease Pulse is literally still an event in South-Philly.
It's not an event. They specifically tell you not to do it.
I mean... What are some of the things they also tell you not to do?
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of rules for Philadelphians. Not at the Italian festival.
At the Italian festival, they tell people, yeah, just climb up there. Really? Is that
Is this a JoJo reference?
is that really how it goes?
I'm pretty sure that's a JoJo reference. That's how Joseph trained with Caesar.
Yeah.
He was climbing a greased pole.
An Italian man climbing a pole is indeed a JoJo reference. They raise it. Okay, that is also a JoJo reference. Damn it.
All things must be JoJo references.
I need to study
As
a
is
lot
law.
of different flavors of Americans in fucking petri dishes.
Yeah, that's fair.
I need to put all of y'all in a test tube and see what the fuck happens.
That's reasonable.
I won't say that Mexico's much better, but I will say I don't think I've heard of pole climbing around here.
That's good. You shouldn't have.
Philadelphia just fucking built different, I don't know. Yeah, and I want to study that. I want to put you under a fucking microscope and see what comes out. But yeah, I'm trying to remember anything silly from around here, but no, nothing much.
How
Not
did
much
that
that I
not
found.
hit? The fuck?
I am looking through the news of our silliest fucking, what's it called? Our silliest newspaper. I'm not getting anything fun.
Damn. Why couldn't I grab? That's so fucked up.
Because the game is evil.
I turned off my brain to make that shot. I literally just I was like, there's a box in the way. There's no way this is going to hit. And I just refused it. I just used the force, and I was like, that hitbox doesn't exist. Not real. Fake and gay.
The Eagles won this. Okay. I still have another piece of my phone of Billy Miko with her on the polls. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, they literally had to send alerts on people's phones to tell them to go home at like 3 a.m. because they were out hours after they were supposed to be. That's of course started that fire from when they raided that truck. Raided a truck.
Yes.
What was the truck for?
Grease.
A grease truck. They got it before it could reach the pole. It's a very efficient system. The best defense is a great offense. though the saying goes.
The best defense is the Alberta Rat Patrol.
It was filled with lightning, so they started a fire. What the? Listen, sometimes a truck of like... Okay, this happens most often with trucks of beer, soda, or bread, for some reason. But sometimes a truck tips over, and people just fucking raid that truck. Like dozens and dozens of people just run to the truck to take like a pack of things and leave.
Yeah, no, that's one of the worst things about our country is the fact that like if a truck, an armored truck transporting money, if that like capsizes and people get out of their cars to like take the cash, you're not allowed to keep that cash. You get charged for theft. Meanwhile, I think that's fucked up. I think that should be 100% like, you fucked up and other people got lucky. You gotta take the L on that one, frankly. Oh, that did not go far enough. Ah, well.
Honestly, the people shouldn't be charged for that. The insurance company should pay for that money.
Yeah, they should. If you fuck up to the point where, like, you capsize an entire truck of money and you make it so that, like, it is all spilling out over the road, like, that is a you problem.
They didn't even take shit, they just wanted to start a fire. Because the Eagles won. You know what?
Yeah.
I think I'm understanding a little bit better. The Eagles are a deity of chaos to the average Philadelphian. And anything done in its name will be havoc wreaking to everyone else. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting this America thing. I think I'm ready for the citizenship test that is an Eagles game. You play FNAF or DBD? What do I think?
What are you looking at on screen here?
Cops trying to slowly push the horde back. Huh. Oh, there's videos of bike cops trying to slowly push the horde back. That's something else that I found interesting. I've seen videos of cops in the US that are just bike cops. It's...
All cops should be
honestly,
on bikes, in my opinion. Because whenever there's a collision between a bike and a car, my lawyer has informed me not to finish this statement.
Honey? They punched a horse the first time. What? Oh. Don't punch horses, by the way.
You shouldn't.
Their bones are very brittle.
Remember when that one woman at the Olympics did it?
Someone what now?
There was a woman who punched a horse at the Olympics.
Did she win?
No! She was disqualified because she punched her horse.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right?
That poor horse got punched for nothing. This is fucked up. For less than nothing.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Horse got that's going. Horse got that's why also Eagles won. Listen, all I'm saying is horse bones are very brittle. Pig bones are a lot sturdier.
This
I
is
am
correct.
not allowed to keep talking. It's all I'm saying. Although I guess eagle bones are also very brittle because,
Bird.
birds, hollow bones.
Hollow Bones. Hollow Knight.
Silk's unconfirmed in the Eagles game.
It was literally like the first result on. I just looked up Rousey. Not even like Rousey with gun.
Not even
It's
Ralsei gun.
just
No.
Rousey with a gun.
Hold on, let me repeat
Oh, there's
this
another
experiment.
one. It's like just. Oh my! And another. That's. They have. This one has 2 guns. They have 2 guns. This is a reference to the fact that they're bisexual. Fun fact. Wielding 2 swords is actually a metaphor for being bisexual. This is an actual thing. That is them with the minigun from Team Fortress 2.
TF2?
This one's a rocket launcher. I'm pretty sure this is a knife, and this is taken from Coffin of Andy and Lele.
Hold on, let me check my sources real quick.
This is Rousey with a shotgun. Is there a Nendoroid gun? Because I could give my Rousey a gun. Hold on.
I am looking this up. Although it gives Lele vibes, this is not from Coffin.
Ha!
Someone just drew this and somehow managed to fit the vibe to the goat that is the complete opposite of Coffin.
Allegedly. We don't know enough about Rousey to make any... Here's the thing. I really hope, above anything else, that Rousey is not evil, because everyone thinks they're going to be evil. So the most subversive thing they could do is just be normal.
Listen, the only reason people don't suspect Toriel is because Undertale was a closed story.
Mm-hmm.
People should stop suspecting Ralsei, but you know how they describe the demons in Doom? They're relentless, without mercy, etc., etc. That also applies to Eagles, man.
This
There's
is
no
true.
dedicated Jasons in the Eagles Stadium.
We have dedicated jail cells in Eagles. I wouldn't doubt that. You know what? That's better than the stadium that has a fish tank in it. That's like the walls are fish tank, and people have broken the fish tanks by a mistake by running into them or hitting a ball really hard, as you do in a sport where you hit a ball really hard.
Okay, I'm looking up. I think I remember from a while about someone trying to jump into the football field to punch one of the players.
Yeah,
Or
that
rather,
happens
soccer,
sometimes.
sorry. But no, I'm not finding anything like that. Mostly players, not players, mostly fans fighting each other. But yeah, also I will say, Rousey is the complete opposite of Coffin because one, he hasn't eaten anyone.
That we know of.
We have an entire town in the Dark World that is full of people, and their population does not decrease. So,
He could have eaten someone off screen. Listen, here, you have to remember, here's the thing. Every single one of those, every single Dark Nerd is an object in the real world. So, anytime that Chris and Susie are eating chalk, they're killing Darkners.
Actually, because the last Dark World was set up in their living room. Anytime Chris eats something off the fridge, they're also eating Darkners.
Yes. If I find a
However,
vid of the
this
Fire
isn't
Eagles fan
cannibalism.
story, can you send it to Nat? Sure.
Honestly,
You
our
know what?
football
Even better
fans
idea. I'm
are
just going
less
to go
unhinged.
into the recording server where me and Jessipina share a server, and I'm just going to add Nat to that.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's also a good idea.
I would like to get into. There we are. Jeez, that match took forever to get into.
I wonder who this Teto icon is from.
This Han what?
Teto icon. Like Kasane Teto. The
Oh,
friend.
yeah. I don't know where her icon came from, actually.
I mean, definitely from an artist, but what I meant is like, I wonder whose icon this could be.
Oh yeah, I renamed her to GG in the server because whenever we use text to speech, it puts the entire Discord username in. So we just shrunk it.
Fair enough. Anyway, I have been added to the server. Where is the
They DM'd
video?
it to me.
Oh,
You can send it to in the server now. But yeah, I don't think Rouse has done anything wrong. It just we don't know.
the uploader has
Theoretically,
not
they
made
could have
this
done
video
more.
available in my country, huh?
Damn.
The uploader has not made this video available in my country. Thanks, NBC 10 Philadelphia. I can kind of understand why.
Through the power of what's it called? Uh Through the power of Opera browser, you can activate a VPN and then you will never have to worry about that ever again.
Yeah, but just see, I like to struggle, so
Yeah, I know.
I. I'm not even gonna ask what do you mean, because we all know. But yeah, there is a VPN like home server that I wanted to set up a while ago, but I kind of forgot about it.
That's fair. What was it that I was thinking? Oh yeah, I am a big fan of this glitch trap. I am. I just wish that instead of the glitching pizza knife, they used the reference from Help Wanted and gave it the guillotine paper cutter. I think that would have been way more fun. And I think, or at least having that for a Mori, especially because Singularity already has a thing where they explode the face model off of someone. So you could have just reused that.
Police in Philadelphia clashed with American football fans after the Eagles won. This is... Huh.
Yeah. Philly football
the Eagles
fans...
defeated the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, that's teamwork, I guess.
Philly fans with football are like European sports fans. Or like football fans specifically. Football. It's like the only people that make Philadelphians look sane with sports is like Brazil.
The Spaniards, maybe?
Brazil, Spaniards, the Brits in general. Actually, yeah, pretty much just any soccer fan, actually. Why are we pretending that Philly fans do anything unique?
I will say, in my state at least, they don't do this, but maybe in the capital they're more like this. Maybe. I'm just...
We can only win when everyone else is fucking sick of the opposing team. Yeah, this is true. Like the Patriots.
Wait, I was thinking of something else, but then I forgot. Oh, right. This is the Philadelphia Eagles fans when the Eagles win. This is also the French when the taxes on toothpicks raised by like, I don't know, 2%.
That's fucked up. Here's the thing. We should all riot like the French. That's the thing about it. The French know how to riot. They know how to do it. Everyone else, we kind of suck. We fall off when it comes to protests and rioting. Like, people will just drive like trucks of manure up to the mayor's house in France and just spray it on them with fire hoses. We don't do that here. We gotta start doing that.
The French are the only riots I heard that toppled the fucking monarchy, so, like, maybe they got something going on. Maybe they got some songs. I'm not gonna say I agree with them for, reasons. Bureaucratic reasons, I guess. But, they have results.
This is true. The results do speak for themselves.
Purely through spite and the will to dominate all life. Now, here's the thing with that though. If you manage to train a kangaroo to play soccer or football or American football even, I don't think you would be... I don't think the Eagles fans would be winning. Like, if you train a gorilla to throw ball, I don't think the humans are winning that one.
Somehow the Flyers are still winning the fights in their hockey matches, though. They're still not winning the games, but they'll win the fights.
And that's what truly matters.
I mean, yes, that is what hockey's all about. This is not a bit. The Philadelphia Flyers are known as the Broad Street Bullies because we are the team that attacks the most other players.
Oh my
And
god.
we've had that reputation since like the 70s.
50 years and going strong.
Yes,
Oh.
ma'am. As we should.
I'm just imagining one guy like joins for the love of the game, like the actual hockey game.
No.
But then he sees like everyone fighting and is like, well shit, I gotta like keep it I gotta like keep everything up, I guess.
No,
Gotta
straight
like
up.
keep up morale.
The Flyers would sign people on specifically to be the designated assault team.
You know what? Some of these sports seem very interesting all of a sudden. Like, I don't know where. Who'd have thunk? I'm suddenly interested in sports ball and sports disc. Or sports puck, I guess.
Disc is still fair. Not inaccurate.
Depends on how much booze is in the blood and how many fans there are on if they would win. This count does also include the players, by the way. The player's blood is also measured when taking into account, like, the probability of winning.
What? I'm trying to think of the WWE or WWF, the chance of winning go drastically down. You know the one. I can't... I used to know that by heart, and now I don't, which is a problem. It's like, I should know that. That's important. That's a piece of history. That's more important than most of our presidents throughout history.
Dude, I'm like looking this up now. I forgot.
What for, Gore? Players are normal. Eh.
That's Steiner.
Why is that name familiar? I forget if the Flyers have ever killed someone in the ring. We may have.
I hope not.
It
Steiner
happens
man.
in,
Okay.
like, every sport, is the thing.
Okay, the entire transcript is uploaded to genius.com. It's its own lyric.
Ah, that.
They say that all men are created equal. You look at me and you look at Samoa Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally you go 1-on-1 with none of the rest of it. You got a 50-50 chance of winning, but I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal.
I'm
You got a
genetic
25%
freak,
at
and
best
I'm
at
not
beating me. Then you add Kurt Angle to the mix. You create a chance of winning. Your chance of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice. You got a 33 and a third chance of winning, but I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning. Because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me. He's not even gonna try. You take the 33 and a third percent chance minus your 25%. You get 8 and a third chance of winning sacrifice. Then you take my 75% chance of winning. And my 66 and 2/3 chance. No, dude, I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and the spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
I want to point out that this woman. First of all, thank you for the rendition. This woman has said in chat, "I'm so over seeing this fucking rabbit," and everyone else is like, everyone's just immediately clowning on them because it's just like, the killer came out 2 days ago. What do you mean? Like, what do you expect? Everyone wants to play the new killer, huh?
You
Like,
know,
I'm sorry.
I'm so sick of seeing this guy. Like, every day I walk into this room and this guy's just talking and yapping for like an hour. Bro, that's the teacher.
Some people are just like actually too miserable to function. Like, okay. And I don't mean like being depressed, I mean like just being like insufferably like miserable. Like they make their own life worse by just like they you know what I'm
They
talking
actively
about,
seek to
right?
not enjoy things. Yeah.
They actively seek to not enjoy things and make their own problems worse. I have been following someone for like the past like 5 years at this point, and this person, in recent years, like in recent months rather, they are a comic artist, and they previously had a partner who like broke up with them, and now like they had a comic that centered around them, and anytime someone reposts that comic on Tumblr now, they add in a comic like addendum to that to whoever reposted it, of like 4 panels explaining how terrible of a person that was. And it's literally any time someone interacts with it, whether they repost it, they like it, they comment on it, they repost it again with like not without the update. It's just like, this is not like, you have to understand that is not mentally healthy for you to be doing that. Like, if it causes you such genuine mental anguish, delete the comic, or also just go to therapy, because like that is not okay. Like that is genuinely like if you are unable to just like look back at something without feeling a supreme anger like that, to the point where you do that to any interaction on something years and years old, that's just not mentally healthy. Like, that's just fucked up. Like, you are not okay. You need to see a doctor.
Like, there are things that I actively try to forget, but I acknowledge that that is like unhealthy of me to remain attached to that thing. So, like, deleting that post will not really help that much because Tumblr like keeps up uh
Reblogs, yeah.
the yeah, but it would definitely help. And
Or mute the
also blocking the
post.
post,
Mute the
blocking the
post.
post. Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's just like, it cannot be
I'll be
healthy
honest.
to fixate on that.
I'll be honest. I'm scrolling through here because I want to, because I live for gossip and drama and bullshit, and I'm looking at this. What I'm looking for this time through your posts.
You're not gonna find it through my posts. I have not interacted with it.
Fair and also good.
Hold on.
Good for the soul to not fucking deal with this with that
It's
bullshit.
not good for you. Like, you have to understand, like, yeah, shit sucks sometimes, but like, it's not gonna get better. if you fixate on it like that, if anything, you're hurting yourself.
Yeah, that's like part of the unhealthiness of it. Well, not part of it, like the core.
Yeah, yeah.
Let you full, accurate, okay. Uh, Rating Metal Gear, throwing Metal Gear Ray because the Eagles won.
Here. If you go into the reblogs of this, you're going to see it's every single interaction.
Mystic Side.
Just scroll for
Oh.
10 seconds. I see literally every day on Tumblr, I pass by that like 3 times.
And it's, yeah, it's like 50, it's like 10 times a day. Or like
It's
5 at the least.
like, yeah, your ex-partner sucked. You, like, this is not healthy. You are letting them hurt you in ways that, like, were previously not possible.
Every single one, he does add like, not without the update. And like, oh, okay.
It's horrifying, frankly. Go birds.
Go Birds.
Hi, Ryan. The stream is ending. Thank you for saying hi, go birds.
Oh, that's Ryan's? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Latjaful is
That's
Ryan.
extremely sad.
Ryan, when we were setting up Ryan's computer, we wanted to test Minecraft and he needed to make a Microsoft account, and the key smash he got was Latjaful, and it's one of the best usernames I've ever seen.
That's kind of how my password got created once.
Hell yeah.
I'm surprised it worked.
Ryan, I'll update you tomorrow on whether or not we go and get the meth van, the meth trailer. You weren't here for this discussion, Nat, but I was
Yeah,
on
I feel
Craigslist earlier looking at free things, and one of the things that is free is a very destroyed a very destroyed trailer. Like it's just a free like trailer park trailer for free. And I sent it to Ryan, and he was just like, "Hell yeah, let's go." It is not confirmed to have been used to create methamphetamine. However, given the fact that the description for it is, "I need this gone as soon as possible," just like, okay.
okay. It's free. It's someone who wants it gone. I would like.
Heavy duty trailer, be good for heavy equipment if stripped down, take away. It's free, need off property ASAP. Thank you. Call, show, contact info.
So sad it is the Philly sports discussion. I go through this so much. Eagles fans, the downsells in the West, the riots in the streets.
Ryan is a
I'll be
big
honest.
Eagles fan.
I'll be honest. I am not a big fan of sports ball. And it's especially silly in my state because the main sport is soccer, and the two main teams are the Tigers and the Striped. Those are two separate teams. those are the two main like teams that got beef with each other. They're named after the same fucking concept.
I feel like we have a couple of those.
Within the same state?
I don't think in the same state.
Exactly.
I mean, we got the Eagles and the Flyers. Both of those things fly.
Fair enough. Wait. But they're in different sports.
Yes. That's different.
Yeah. Like you can say that
We have the Phantoms and the Devils.
Huh.
Those are both
Okay.
NJ teams for hockey. Brought a Jalen Hurts jersey the summer before the season started and he won the Super Bowl. My Eagles fandom is a good luck charm. I hope the 76ers owner flies off the wall within a fridge. That is the kindest thing I've ever seen Ryan say in terms of sports.
Well. NJ also has the Giants.
We
okay.
do? Okay. Phantoms ate the 76ers farm team, I think. Are the... I don't know what
Actually,
a farm team is.
Actually, the Phantoms ate their farm.
Why the
They
fuck?
ate the team's farm.
Why do they have a farm?
They don't have one anymore. They're technically a New York sports team, but they're based in Jersey. Them and the Giants share a stadium.
What? That's fucked up. This is like how... New Jersey and New York have joint custody over the Statue of Liberty.
Listen, there's nothing more Jerseyite than being a New York thing and still staying in Jersey.
Yeah.
I've not seen anything more Jerseyite.
I believe the New York mayor lives in Jersey.
The current one?
Yeah. Farm team is where you get other players from. Okay, I know like minor league. I didn't know that term. Okay. Like I knew that like different teams like get from the minor league to pull into the major league. I did not know it was called a farm team.
Major team. So major teams exist as farm teams for other major teams. Damn.
Tennessee Titans and New Orleans Saints are the Eagles farm team. Why?
Because you just want to be able to buy good players. It's not the most polite term, but it's true. Okay. I mean, I guess it's kind of the best term for the coach themselves. Not the players, but for the coach. Like, the players that are here, they suck. They can't play for shit. But the coach, that guy's given the other team so many good players. I understand nothing about sports, so this is going incredible.
Huh. How'd DBD go? Surprisingly well, actually.
Yeah.
Like,
no
not
one, like...
not a nightmare. I got, like, quite a few escapes on Survivor side, and I got wins on the killer side. To the point where people were complaining on when I won. So that's good.
I think I read like a game or two late, but yeah, there was not many complaints, not many what's it called, slug errors.
Yeah, slugs, but to be fair, that is a valid strategy. It
Yeah,
works. It's
it's a valid
not
strategy.
it's
It's just
not
not very fun
polite,
to
but it
play.
works. That's the thing.
Brutal Chaos, on the other hand, okay, that's fair.
That's fair. That's probably why you support Philly teams. I forget. There was something that I
It's
was
also the
literally
same.
about to check. Oh yeah, there it is.
It's also the same reason why I still, although I am no longer in anything academic, uh, oh, you would love the 76ers, I'm more of a soap opera than we are a basketball team. That was why I'm at. Okay, that's fair. I am no longer involved in anything academic. However, I still keep tabs on the fucking teams for the ICPC and for other like mathematical, computational sort of uh, competitions because they got fucking they got tea in there. They got tea. They got juice. Let's be honest here. Nobody loves the 76ers.
No one does. They're the least loved of all of our sports teams.
I think Ryan will agree, saying that the 76ers owner should fly off the Walt Whitman Bridge a couple minutes ago.
Yes. Okay, I'm
We
done.
are,
I have to go. I have to go to bed. I do
yeah,
work in the
you do
morning.
have to eat me.
All right. Good night, y'all. Take care. Lots of love.
Night, everyone.
Tier list lowest to highest is Flyers, 76ers, Phillies, Eagles. I'm not sure about that. Like, in terms of wins, maybe. More people care about the Flyers because they have a fun mascot. Later.